Am I the asshole for refusing to see my in-laws after my husband outed me to them? Make sure to stop and follow me before we get started. My husband Ray, 30M, and I, 29F, have been together for 6 years. Overall, our relationship has been solid. He's extremely close with his family, and because of that, we see his parents and sisters for dinner once a week, every single week. It's been the routine for years. I get along with them just fine. I'm polite, friendly, and cordial, but I wouldn't say I'm close to them in the way Ray is. They're his people, not mine, and that's always been okay. Now for the situation that blew everything up. About 8 months ago, I had a slow, uncomfortable realization about myself. I'm bisexual. There wasn't some big incident or affair or revelation, just a gradual understanding of something that had always been there. It took me a long time to even say the word out loud to myself, let alone to someone else. Eventually, I decided to tell Ray. I told him because I love him, because I trust him, because I felt that if I was going to share this part of myself with anyone, it should be my husband. I wasn't asking for permission to be bisexual. I wasn't announcing any change to our relationship. I was just letting him in on something deeply personal. Unfortunately, he didn't take it well. Instead of hearing, "I've had a personal breakthrough and I trust you enough to share it," he heard, "I've secretly been checking out women behind your back for years." That was never what I meant, but that's how he internalized it. Things were tense for a while, but eventually we talked it through, or at least I thought we did. One thing I was very clear about, though, was this. I told him explicitly not to tell anyone else. Not his friends. Not his coworkers. Not his family. No one. This is not something I'm comfortable having people know about me. I'm not out. I wasn't ready to be out. This was my truth to share on my timeline. He agreed, or at least I thought he did. Fast forward to a few weeks ago. During an argument, Ray casually mentioned that he'd been talking to his mom and his sisters about the situation for over a month. I felt like the floor dropped out from under me. Apparently, he let it slip at some point, and once it was out, he decided there was no point in stopping. He says he needed someone to talk to in order to cope with what I told him, so he leaned on his family. I was furious, completely blindsided. I felt betrayed in a way I don't even know how to fully describe. When I confronted him, he defended himself by saying that when I said, "Don't tell anybody," he assumed I meant don't tell our friends. He said it was unreasonable to expect him to keep something this big from his family, and that it wasn't malicious. It just happened. But here's the thing, I was very clear. And even if I hadn't been, shouldn't it have been obvious that this wasn't his secret to share? Now, to be clear, his mom and sisters are objectively nice people. They haven't said anything rude or judgmental to me, but knowing that they're all aware of something so personal, something I didn't choose to share with them, makes my skin crawl. I feel exposed, vulnerable, ashamed, even which I hate admitting. Since that argument, I haven't gone to the weekly family dinners. One happened last night, and I skipped it. Today, Ray told me that it's time to get over it, and that I need to start coming again. He says my absence is making things awkward, that we're not presenting a unified front, that it makes him look bad. I told him, I don't care about appearances right now. I told him I'll go back when I'm ready, not when he decides I should be over it. Right now, the idea of sitting at a dinner table with people who know this intimate part of me, without my consent, makes me feel sick. Ray thinks I'm being unfair and punishing his family for something that wasn't their fault. And maybe he's right about that part. But I can't shake the feeling that I was stripped of my autonomy, and now I'm being told to just smile and move on for the sake of comfort and optics. So, am I the asshole for refusing to see my in-laws after my husband outed me to them? Comment your thoughts and follow for more.